Hello, everybody.
Morning, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, so we have a brand new season.
Right.
Last week's episode really did set up a lot, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're definitely getting a couple areas we're going to focus on a lot this season. I felt like there were two that featured pretty prominently. One is going to be the mayoral campaign with Carcetti.
Yes.
Running against Royce. I think there's going to be a lot of focus on that. I think seeing Herk, with the current mayor and a new campaign staff with Carcetti says, hey, we've got new characters and familiar characters with these guys, so we're going to spend a lot of time in the campaigns. Kind of like the West Wing did when we kind of divvied up cast members on the campaigns.
I was going to say, I don't know. I'm really in on that storyline right now, probably because we're doing the West Wing and also watching Veep,
Right.
But I thought it was kind of fascinating following him and seeing like the growing frustrations of his campaign.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's face it, he was kind of a toddler in that last episode, and
he was
babied along by his staff.
Yeah, I like how they're humored by it.
Oh, absolutely. And then, of course, the second thing, which I think is going to be really interesting because we haven't really dealt with it before, is the middle school kids.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going to focus a little bit on the school, on actually in the school system.
We would think so because we have Prez there.
Because we have Prez there. We've met the principal of the school. We've seen the classroom. So I think we're going to go there. The opening credit sequence showed kids in uniforms, right, walking into the school. So I think we are going to spend time there. Plus, it looks like we're going to follow a group of kids. And I think that's really cool because these are kids that aren't in the game yet, it looks like.
Yeah, no.
Except the one.
The one kid
working for Bodie.
For
but the other kids don't seem like they're in the game. And I feel like you follow them and you see, like, where does it all go wrong? How do these kids get chewed up and spit into this system versus just finishing school, right, and doing like something else with their lives?
Graduation, so to speak.
Yeah, it really is. It's like what is the mill that churns out these kids into drug dealers?
And we touched upon it a little bit in season 3 when we see like when they're setting up Amsterdam and they kind of bust the kids to the schoolroom.
Right, sure.
They teased it a little bit, but it's like this. I think we're going to go much deeper into that.
I think so too,
and I'm very excited to see that. Actually, I do want to see that process for as dark as it is. And we kind of guessed last week. We're like, I'm assuming some of these kids are going to be in Prez's class, right?
Yeah, I think that's why you have Prez there.
Yeah.
Which I think it's great that he's there.
Me too.
I wonder if they kind of long gamed that when they had the thing at the end of last season where he gave up being a policeman, like the shooting tragedy. I wonder if that was all like to set this up.
Yeah, and maybe it came out of the writer's room. Like, what do we do next with this guy? Like, how do we still have Prez in the show?
Sure.
What outlets can we kind of explore?
Yep.
In the city. I think the school system is a very important idea too.
Yeah, I do too. How do we take kids and turn them into criminals?
Yeah.
I think that's really important to talk about. It's because this is all cyclical, right? We said it on the show before. We see it this season now that the Barksdales are gone and Marlowe's kind of the running things now. There's just a constant feeding mill.
That
right?
Marlowe storyline was haunting last week with Chris and Snoopy.
Marlowe has no bodies, so the police aren't overly involved in him because they don't think he's killing people. Yeah. He's killing plenty of people. They're just hiding the bodies in vacant apartment units, like
abandoned
buildings, condemned apartments,
and they're boarding it up.
They're boarding it up.
But it also led to some of the most haunting imagery on the show, like Snoopy sitting alone in the park, waiting for
Lex
to show up.
The dumbest person maybe in the history of the show.
But even when Lex killed that guy, that was haunting.
It was.
He's like, "What's up?" After he shoots him, just cold, man.
To Patrice,
what's up, Patrice?
And Fruit died. Fruit
immediately. Yeah,
Fruit died right off. We thought Fruit was on borrowed time in the first season. Lex, being a genius, kills the guy in front of a bunch of people, including Patrice.
Yep.
Goes right back to work the next day like nothing happened.
And they got him.
And then goes off to meet the girl in a dark alley somewhere because someone else said so. Like she was going to show up to date him now that he shot her ex-boyfriend in the face.
And the fact that kid who sent him there, that little kid,
Randy.
Yeah,
Randy's one of the kids.
I think that's going to carry through, and I think it's going to affect Randy going forward.
Yeah. We met. I didn't get all the kids' names. I just got Randy and Dookie, but I'm sure as they shake out, we'll get more.
For sure.
All right, we'll go get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Give a special thank you to all our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Derek Peterson, Devin Garneau, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Jojo Potato, Natasha Norris, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Trey Contreras, Ware Panda 47, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, and Torgeir Lingstad. Thanks so much, guys. We're always glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
In the description below, you'll see the link to our Patreon page for full-length reactions. We do follow copyright law, so you have to stick and watch along on your own source material, but we are way ahead on everything over there.
Yes, we are.
Shit, if you can make rank the right way, I'll still be working Western drugs.
Also, the simple fact that you're not a very good cop.
Yeah.
He's just a big hammer.
That's all he is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for the lieutenant. Anyone comes looking, I'm back up on the second floor.
And Herk gets himself fired.
What? I mean, that's, yeah.
Right.
Episode 2.
With Kwaisi. But that's up in the air, I thought.
Would you happen to know where Lieutenant Hoskins is?
Okay.
Just go stand by the car and wait.
Just go wait, dude.
There's no reason for you to be wandering around the building.
It's a soft detail, like you said. You're just hanging around, man.
If you're the driver in security, just stand by the car until told otherwise.
You're not in charge of going to get him.
Right?
You get yelled at.
Right?
Lieutenant.
Oh, there. Whoa, whoa! Oh my God! And yeah, that's a way to get fired. I can't believe they showed that.
It was pretty graphic there,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Just stand by the car. Like the former mayor's looking down on him.
Yep. Nope, you go by the car.
Just stand by the car.
And when he comes out, you're like,
That
that wasn't me earlier. That was somebody else.
That is a wild cold open. And also, he lingered a second too long there, didn't he?
Yep, sure did.
That's a thing where you, the second you see what's going on, you yell sorry and slam the door.
Yeah, this isn't the bathroom. Oh, man.
You know what Theodore Roosevelt said about hunting grizzly bears? The thrill is in overcoming your own fear.
Your boss is running 2 points behind in the polls with the mayor's support. How do you think he's gonna do if he pisses off Royce and starts dropping off incumbent tickets?
Why do you care?
I think he's being a little bit naive here.
For sure.
And Andy Crochet.
I'm holding those till October.
Oh, the hell you are.
Lester?
Clay's gonna get subpoenaed.
City Hall would have stomped on this unit and the subpoenas. And a month from now, after Royce is re-elected, they'll do us the same way.
I don't think Royce is getting reelected.
I don't either.
They got to worry about how they look, how they behave. Right now, they got to worry about scandal.
Well, Herc walked in on one.
Yeah.
I saw the teachers' union finally endorsed Royce.
You knew they were gonna.
7 is what he was in.
Yeah, he was in 7, yep.
Better speed things along.
Kicking the ass sometimes helps.
Right, so if it's just a matter of playing out the string, then that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, that game's pretty much over, Norman, but this game...
He is quitting.
H11, sweetheart.
Miss D3.
I get it, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sacrifice time with my kids if I'm going to lose this campaign.
His classroom looks nicer.
It does. He's a Johnny Cash fan, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm almost like, why bother? It's going to be back there a week into the school year, you know?
Ugh. That's been there for a minute.
Yeah.
The simple fact that he's doing this. shows
No,
he does
for sure.
care, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's going to give it his all.
Yeah.
Brianna keeping y'all close.
She cool with it. Money coming through every mouth like she said.
Weebay's kid.
I'm standing tall up in.
That's why he's working.
Yeah.
What Bodie got you doing?
I'm a runner most days.
Everybody got to start somewhere.
You better listen to your father.
God, his parents encouraging him. This kid has no chance.
No chance.
I like it this way.
Even the white police looking out from 3 blocks away gonna be able to spot you from every other.
They mentioned that last time.
Yep.
Get him. Think I'm bullshitting. Either you real out there or you ain't, Nay. See what I'm saying?
You got to start somewhere. Don't end up like your dad, though. Your dad was a hitman.
Yeah.
It's interesting that this is happening.
Name gonna ring out, man.
Mayoral campaign happening in the background. All those like vote for signs in the background.
Tú empiezas enfrente. Yo haga la parte de atrás.
A Cody le gusta por atrás, eh?
Good.
Tonto como a ti, maricón.
Still doing this on the side, okay.
Shit better than me, and I've been dealing with these Mexicans for years now.
Yeah, I don't think they would call when I'm speaking Spanish, man. Chinga ti, pendejo.
Chinga a la tuya, hijo de puta.
I like him so much.
I do too.
Work for y'all, work for me, yo. Popo, step the fuck off.
Looking for Lex.
Yeah.
I've also really enjoyed Carver lately.
Yeah, he's come a long way since he had his moment with
Daniels. Like
no, with Bunny.
Oh, okay, yeah. The talk they had.
It's embarrassing.
Stop looking
at
him.
What the fuck Carcetti's trying to prove, but I tell you, at the end of this thing, he's gonna regret getting on the wrong.
You're gonna have to keep some secrets.
Yeah.
All right now, go. I got what you need, boy. Clean tees, any sizes, huh?
Ooh,
Bubbles
a
Depot.
growing business.
And white tee, double X. Right? Hey, give me the rest of them paint cans too, man.
All right, there you go.
They have pink cans.
We came to you, right?
My bad. 19 like you said.
Thank you very much. The intern working with him.
The intern.
Your son is in trouble, and I can tell you're upset. But the best thing that you could do for him, the best thing that he could do for himself, is talk to me.
That would have been better than what happened to him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell
I
you.
don't know nothing about that.
And I'm telling you that I don't care he's selling drugs. I'm not even going to bother with that.
He shot somebody.
Yeah, I'm murder police, right?
And the way it looks right now, your boy is running from the police behind that killing.
I don't know where he at.
That poor woman. She looks like she's about to lose it.
Yeah.
Councilman, my people have only cost of living bumps for 4.
Oh my God, look who it is.
Morale is at rock bottom.
Yeah.
All things being equal.
Frank Shabatka.
This might be the chance to get in on the ground floor of something better.
That may be true, Major, but...
Good old Valchik.
It's a debate.
Nothing matters more at this point.
Let the truth set you free, Norman. Nothing matters at all.
Oh my God.
His accent's getting better.
Yeah. Oh, check it out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Avon.
I don't know what's doing.
I'm still not convinced we're going to see him.
Hey, Justin. Hello, Dennis.
Spider's mother, right?
Hi, Sharon. Sharon Johnson.
Your boy left here a while ago.
Is this Dennis's spot?
I don't know if this is his or if he went to work for the other club.
Dennis, I am so grateful for your interest in Spider. I want to cook you dinner.
Oh my God, of course. Yeah.
You got to eat right. And you can look at me and know. I throw down in the kitchen.
My God.
That's very
subtle.
You fix me a plate and bring it over here, I would love that.
That I can do.
Good for you, Dennis. Good for you.
Yeah.
Only until the primary was over.
And now you feel guilty about it. Did he do that thing where he stares at you over the top of his reading glasses?
Yeah.
I'm the father you never had.
Those subpoenas went out today. The front office is gonna go batshit.
But you did it anyway. I'm sorry, but shit, I'm just glad to see Lester doing it to somebody other than me.
Yeah. That's true. He's kind of free from it, isn't he? And their lieutenant doesn't care what's going on. He's working on his, was it a boat?
Was that a house or something?
Yeah.
He was building something.
Instead, I gotta keep your ass close. You should have been promoted to your own car by now. You keep on hitting your dome on the glass ceiling. What's 4 times 5 plus 6 times 7? See?
I didn't hear the second number.
6 times 7.
62.
I'm saying she be sucking dudes' dicks in the boys' bathroom and shit, that's all.
I heard you, man. She suck dick even better than you do, Naaman.
Ooh.
No, don't rip this shit. I just bought this throwback. Yo, Michael, son, if I ain't had this shit on, I'd have fucked you up.
I don't think I buy that.
No.
Yo, what's this for?
You ain't hear me? For new clothes.
Is this for Marlo?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to thank my man Marlo.
Yep.
He ain't want to see you little motherfuckers going raggy on the first day.
Am I low?
Okay.
I respect it.
Hey, yo, Mr. Muck. I'll take his if you don't want it.
Don't press, man. Don't press.
Yo, Day, come on.
Fuck is wrong with you, boy? Too good for my money? Or is you such a bitch ass punk you worried about where my money come from?
Leave the kid alone.
Yeah.
Ain't no thing, shorty. We cool.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
That look back to Chris was menacing.
Or is that how they recruit? You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like he's clearly tough and not terrified of anyone.
Yeah.
What the hell did you say to him? I said, Mr. May, that's a good, strong dick you got there, and I see you know how to use it. I didn't say shit.
Yeah.
I'll end up riding the boat or some shit like McNulty.
You shouldn't have gone back in the building.
Yeah. Just don't say anything.
This is way beyond my pay grade.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen, what's up? No, I got time. What is it?
Yeah, just checked out.
Yeah.
No,
Something's
I
got to
time.
happen to flip it back in his favor to get him back
straight
in.
away. Yeah.
Situation that Herk walked into.
That's possible.
City, I conclude by declaring that it is for all of Baltimore, every neighborhood, that I'm making public safety the cornerstone of my campaign.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I will kick his ass. But the next morning, I still wake up white in a city that ain't.
There it is.
Yo, Michael, why you ain't take it? That ain't me, man. Say what? That Owen shit, man. That ain't shit.
Okay.
Gentlemen? Oh my God.
Okay.
Where'd you get that?
Hey, yo, Donut, drive me away from these ignorant bitches, man.
Donut.
Yo, can you see over the steering wheel?
Right.
Oh, jeez.
What's wrong with that picture?
There's a 12-year-old sitting behind the wheel.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, there you go.
Calhoun. Love this, just like old time.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure you do. Yeah.
I don't need to chase these fucking knuckleheads. I know half of them. Besides, you're a little overdressed. Just call this in and go see the man about your thing.
Yeah.
See? Now he's getting to know the
There you go.
neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have to go jumping out of cars.
Smart.
Oh, he didn't even do it.
Randy didn't do nothing.
Put your hands against this fucking wall. Come on. What do you know about Hoppers bailing from a stolen car?
Nothing.
He's gonna find the 200. Yep.
Tell her to come down to the west, and I'll give it back to her.
Oh, come on. You can't do that.
Just rob the kid.
Price of steel being what it is, that's gonna kill us if we can't pass along the overage.
Mr. Krawcheck?
Oh, yeah, this guy.
You're with the city? Which unit?
Major crimes.
Yeah, this is all going to get ugly.
Yep.
I mean, the guy's guilty.
He's guilty, but...
Oh, this is the rough one right here.
Yeah.
Sphinx Club? Man of the year.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah.
Major crimes. Shit.
Just like 25th hour. That's awesome. He did it again.
He did it again, yeah.
It's so drawn out. It's so long.
Son, that's too much knuckle.
Okay,
So
yeah.
he's good, yeah.
Marlowe's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, I would say Chris actually has good form there.
Yeah.
And the mayor doesn't say anything?
Oh, foul check.
I think he's pretty mad.
He did work Carver did work for him, yeah.
Say nothing to no one. The mayor, he's gonna watch and see how you carry it.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably true.
But he doesn't mention no blowjob, and neither do you. Just lays there, like a bad pierogi on the plate. What I wouldn't give to be in your shoes right now. Careers have been launched on a hell of a lot less. Just shut up and play dumb.
Yeah, that's what he does all the time.
Right.
Don't mention it. Maybe get a chance to do me a turn one day after you make rank, huh?
Freaking Valchek.
I know, right? Okay, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I say, hey, it's all in the game. But a city police? Baltimore City? Hell no. Hell no. Ain't no soul in the world that fucking ungrateful.
Calm down, Clay, huh?
Money laundering? They gonna come talk to me about money laundering in West Baltimore? Shit.
There it is again, yeah.
You think I have time to ask a man why he giving me money or where he gets his money from? I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away.
Same thing the kid said about the drug dealers.
Sure did.
Oh my God.
Nobody know about that.
You want to run a campaign with my money pillowed under your ass? You need your people to back the fuck up, Clarence.
First name there.
That was a great monologue there.
It was
wasn't
great,
it?
yeah.
He doesn't have a better rabbi in the department than that. Why, you want to lose him? Let me think about it.
Yeah. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Probably not.
It was tight. You better be careful. They almost caught you today.
Nigga, they ain't almost
Yeah.
caught shit.
Be quiet, y'all.
As the police walks up.
Yeah.
You a narcos.
Today I'm auto theft.
He's got the mag in his
Yeah.
hand. Yeah.
Try me, Naaman. Yeah, that's right. I know your name. I know where you live. And I know where y'all hang.
He's gotten so good at this.
He has.
Yo, nice fry.
If he steals Carver's ride, that'd be wild, wouldn't it?
It's a weird vibe, man. I can't explain it. It's like she's off somewhere else in her head.
Do you think she knows he's dead?
She might know that he's dead, yeah.
Like, the cops have no idea, but the street knows that, if Marlo gets you.
Yeah. Yeah.
1400 Landvale, in the street, found by the post officer, no suspects, no witnesses.
God. It's like, isn't it crap that these guys just avoid it?
Yeah.
This is too hard. I don't want it.
Yeah. Every single day, though.
Yeah.
Every
for sure.
single
Right.
day.
You want to work the heavy bag? Go ahead.
This must be
4
the
rounds.
spot. Because Avon did give him, like,
Yeah,
a ton
he
of
did money,
cash.
yeah.
Give him, like, 100,000 or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, 15. He asked for 10, you got him 15.
Yeah. Yeah, $100,000. You'd have a way bigger spot.
Really nice, Jim.
I'm Gail. I made this for you and the
Oh my
other
God.
men to let you know you're appreciated.
Oh, I love this.
All the single moms.
Men should be men and women should be women. That's what I think.
He's not even paying attention to her. Kids got skills.
Yeah.
You asked who shot him? Yeah, I asked who shot him. He said it was a guy with a gun.
That's dark.
Yeah.
It's probably the first body they found in a while, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they aren't finding Marlo's bodies. They're finding bodies.
Right.
I mean, they already found Fruit's body.
I guess that's true, yeah.
That was him.
Yeah, but what was all that in the background? Fireworks or?
No, it was regular intervals. Semi-auto from the sound.
That's target practice, yeah.
But we get him on the phone and it sounds like a war zone.
Well, at least he gets on the phone now and then. That's something.
I don't think it's going to be as easy as they think it is to actually nail the guy.
No.
I ain't been for a while, so I don't even know if I can.
You can.
But if you want me to go...
He might have aged out. I can't tell how old he is.
And you're living on a mattress in some abandoned building. Like,
As your mentor shooting up heroin.
I wasn't sure if he was clean or not because we hadn't seen him use for a while.
It's true. We haven't since he left Johnny in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
There's no more surprises out of our shop. Is this that cocksucker McNulty?
Not this time.
State of Maryland just lost another cooperating witness, and I just found a lot of fucking overtime. This case went from who gives a fuck drug murder to straight up red ball.
Wow.
Should have picked up that phone.
Jay does like his duty bags.
My God.
Don't put in the 24 that the guy was a witness. Trust me, we do not want to kick shit in an election year. Work the case, take the OT, but...
The opposite of Lester.
Yeah.
Mr. Presbluski, do you have anything you want to address?
Can we have them not chew gum?
In team rules, we can only go with what we can all enforce.
Also, keep your windows closed. Makes them drowsy, and drowsy's good.
Is it?
Well, easier to...
Yeah, control.
Yeah.
You need soft eyes. Excuse me?
Still in cop
I don't know what
mode.
that means. Yeah.
Soft eyes, like he's still in cop mode. He still has
Gotcha.
I'm a little busy losing an election here.
You remember about 6 months ago you told me to keep an eye for any witnesses getting clipped?
Oh, he knows.
Who's better than me, Tommy?
That's who Jay called. That's the major he called.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Richard, can I call you back? Thanks.
This is all coming together.
Yeah.
That frickin' smile. That S-eating grin.
Yeah.
Want me to do it tonight?
That would be great. And Crystal, thanks for today.
You're welcome, Miss Donnelly.
Can I help you?
Whoa.
This young man has to be registered for school.
Does he attend here?
He should.
What I mean is, what grade were you in last year, dear?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And you are his...
Uncle. I'm his uncle.
Come into my office.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's like, what are you doing here?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Dennis is well fed. Let's put it that way.
I never have to go to the grocery store again.
Ever. Yeah, good morning, ladies.
Right.
Yo, look at Coach working it, yo.
Yeah.
Man said he got one more round, alright?
Man, step aside, youngin'.
Nah, man. Bagged him out for 4 rounds and I only did 3.
Fuck that, man.
Yo,
Uh-oh.
Dennis, get him.
Yeah.
he don't even fight. He don't even spar. Spar with your ass any day. Come on, then.
Hey, y'all be cool, you hear me?
Yeah.
Finish up your rounds and then Justin gets on. I don't want to hear no more street talk. We boxing up in here. We ain't fighting.
Yep.
You got a natural right hand. The way you throw it, the way you land it.
He's really good at de-escalating.
See that right? Uh-huh.
I love how we handled that situation.
Yeah, he handled that great.
Just shut it down.
Remember when we lost it on him the first time that they got in his face a little bit?
Yep.
Hey, Crystal.
Miss Donnelly said to give you these.
Okay, I'll be right down.
Oh, this poor kid.
And will continue to do so under my administration.
Councilman Carcetti, you have 2 minutes to respond.
Looks like James Lipton.
The police are more concerned with protecting Clarence Royce politically than fighting crime. There's no leadership and morale has never been lower.
That's all true.
Yeah.
This man had agreed to testify in 2 weeks' time in that case. The police should have been protecting him. They were not, and he was murdered.
Yeah.
I wrote the mayor a letter. I have copies for anyone who wants one. I begged him to spend the money and make witness protection a priority.
Yes, that was last season happened. Yep.
I asked the voters of our city to consider a change.
He's good.
Yeah, they said that the witness thing would come back and bite him.
After the round of questions is over, Mayor Royce?
No more surprises, huh?
Unaware of the specifics of the incident to which Councilman Carcetti...
Valchek, gotcha.
Yeah, sure did.
I can say that this city places the highest priority on protecting those citizens who come...
Look at the focus group back there shaking their heads.
On limited resources and balanced priorities. Well, then...
He's not handling this well, is he?
No. That was such an interesting character trait about Weebed too.
Right.
Fish.
He's got an Oris Gilmore jersey.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is the kind of stuff kids should be into. Is like, worry about your clothes. But then again, how are you going to pay for it? I
Right.
guess. Yeah. It's.
I like how this is in the background of everybody.
Everybody's
Yeah.
seeing it. Yeah.
Kids before the corner's taken.
Yeah. Tony doesn't stand a chance. Halo 2. Okay. I put in some work on Halo 2 in my day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And Halo 3. All right.
I've never owned an Xbox, so I've never played Halo.
Had a original Xbox back in the day.
Yeah.
All right. Great Clay Davis episode. First of all.
Yeah. I love that they gave him his own little rant to go off on there.
Shoot.
Right, and we know the guy's terrible, which is what makes it all the funnier. Like he is as slimy as it gets. It's been well established.
Very much. But yeah, I mean, it's everything's kind of falling into place now, right?
Yeah.
It's all coming together. I'm trying to think where we're at. We didn't see Jimmy at all this episode.
No, and I don't know how much we're really going to. We will.
He's the star of the show.
I don't know.
It's more of an ensemble
getting away
now.
with it.
I mean,
for sure.
It's more of an ensemble at this point. The show's definitely evolved.
Yeah. I'm really most interested in the kids that we've really been following.
Yeah, and
Naaman.
We spent a lot of time with the kids this episode.
Yeah,
too.
Naaman, Randy, Dookie, Michael especially, and Donut.
Yeah.
But really, Michael, I think, is a really fascinating character because I don't know where we go with him. You know what I mean? He's kind of on the outside
of everybody.
Yeah, of everybody, right?
And that's what's interesting is he can go either way.
Yeah, he can.
He could, you know.
He can go with Naaman into the drug game.
He wouldn't take the money,
but he was working the corner.
But he was working the corner, and he would not let Dennis train him.
Right.
So it's like, which way are you going to go? Which path are you going to choose here? Man?
Yeah.
And that's compelling. This show being a tragedy, right now, if I had to guess, it's probably going to go down a dark path.
Yeah, I would not be surprised with all 5 of these kids by the time this season's over. There's no happy course for any of them.
I hope there is. I hope
Sure.
that some of the kids do choose to stay out.
Get
of
an
it,
opportunity
right?
to get out of it, right?
And I'm very well aware that, like, this is a real thing, and
Yeah.
that, like,
Yeah.
a lot of kids get sucked into it because
But
they
not
have no
everybody.
other choice. Not
Right.
everybody, right?
Not
everybody.
We know for a fact, right, that there are kids who grow up in abject poverty and terrible
Yeah, of
situations that get themselves out impressively.
Of course, it's just like the majority and
Right.
and circumstance,
Sure.
really gets in the way, and it's like that's so.
It's
so sad.
It is. It's definitely an uphill battle for
It is.
sure. Like a lot of Naaman, especially with who his family is. Yeah. That kid doesn't stand a chance.
No.
He's got his dad, who
Yeah.
was one of the OGs, right, for the Barksdales.
Yeah.
And then he's got his mom getting on him for not showing up enough for his drug job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a chance.
And he's one of the best examples too, because they're living well. We've seen
Yeah,
their
yeah,
house. Their
absolutely.
house is very nice. He's got clothes. He's got games.
Right.
And then you look at Dookie's situation, and that's just so
and
terrible.
he has no chance either, right?
No.
He's living in a horrible situation.
He really is. So yeah, it's like, I really hope that going forward we do spend a lot of time with these kids, because I do find that to be the most interesting part of the show so far.
Sure.
Followed quickly, but like right behind, I'm right there with the campaign as well.
Right.
The campaign is fascinating to me. Maybe it is because we're doing like so many political shows.
Right now, we basically have 3 political shows going at once with this one. Yeah.
And I like that. I
do
do
too.
want to see how Carcetti comes ahead, because I think because he is the character we're spending the most time with as far as like this
Last
election
season
goes.
of the politics and into this season, he's really been a focus. I think he does end up becoming mayor.
Yep.
And I think in season 5, that's going to be important. That Carcetti as mayor is going to be important somehow in season 5.
Somehow,
right?
I'm curious right now about the Roy situation with Herk walking in. If that's going to have any effect, or if it is just going to be like something like Valchek said, where he's like, you don't say anything.
I almost thought when Valchek went to see Carcetti that's what he was going to talk about. Was what Herk told him, and instead it was about the dead witness. Such a great setup, right? The letter from a year ago, comes back.
Yes, because either one could really turn the tide.
Yeah.
Because if he would have went to him right then with the whole information about what Herk gave him, then I don't know what that does to the campaign.
I don't either.
It makes it fall apart for sure. But also, it could still come out.
Sure.
I mean,
no, it could in a number of ways. First off, there are at least 5 people who know.
Yeah.
Herk, Carver, Valchek, the mayor, and the girl. And the girl could could talk just as much as anybody else
on her own, yeah.
Yeah, because she got caught. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Is she like a secretary there or something?
Who knows?
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
We have no idea. Probably they were there at work, but
in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
He's skipping his breakfast, so probably someone who works there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not just about Herk keeping his mouth shut anymore.
It's not. I'm glad that Bubbles isn't getting that kid enrolled in school.
Sure.
That was a great moment. Him
It
walking
was.
by Prez.
Yeah.
Being like
Prez recognizing each other.
Yeah,
like,
it was great.
Okay.
I find myself excited to go back to school in this, because it's like I do want to see Prez in the classroom with these kids.
Do you think he has a positive influence on him that might help keep one or some of them out of the mess?
Maybe. And I think it goes back to what we were talking about at the beginning of this conversation of like some are going to go down a dark path, some are going to get out of it.
Yeah.
And I want to see these kids in Prez's classroom, and I want to see which ones make that decision, right?
Yeah. When Michael refused to take the money from Marlo, and Marlo got out and kind of confronted him a little bit, I don't know what that means for him. I don't think Marlo was threatening him. Right, I think he was more amused that the kid stood on his own. Like I think there was some respect there.
Yeah.
When Marlo got out and kind of gave him some crap about it.
Yeah.
But when he just kind of stood there and looked him in the eye after that, I think that changed. Right.
Well, what's interesting about Michael is I see both Marlo and Dennis in him.
A little bit, yeah, for sure.
He mirrors both of them so well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I would completely buy it if he went either way.
Yeah, he's not a pushover, regardless.
Not a pushover.
Yeah. I don't know what that means for who he's going to be, but he's definitely not a pushover.
I know. Obviously, they got Marlo on the wire. Kind of. They got him on. They heard.
They got his voice. They didn't get him doing any drug talk or anything.
Nope.
Nothing they can arrest him for.
And they shut that down quickly.
He just said, "Don't bother me," basically.
I want to know what it's gonna be big, whatever it is.
For sure, right?
They have to get him. They might not get him.
Yeah.
I mean, like, because season 5 is still coming.
Right.
Like, I mean, that could be a big part of season 5.
Something's going to... Every season, some people really go down hard, right? We've seen that 3 times.
Yep.
So, maybe Marlo does, maybe Marlo doesn't. But somebody's going down this season.
And as we know, the penultimate episode is always going to be crazy.
Right.
People pointed out on Patreon that, like, the second to last episode,
every season
stuff goes down.
Right. And then it's just kind of like the big wrap up, the big mop up job at the end, where we figure out who is going to have consequences and who isn't going to have consequences. But you're right. The next to last episode is the one where everything really hits the fan, and we spend, it's kind of like how law enforcement works, right?
Yeah.
It's not that people get caught and stopped.
No.
It's something goes horribly wrong, and then the police come in to mop it up.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how the show ends every season, is the mop up.
Yeah. So still very new.
Right.
I don't know what this is going to look like the rest of the season.
No way.
But they're doing the work and they're setting it up. And each episode, I find myself wanting to binge it just because it's so compelling.
No, it is. This is a show that I'm going to binge after we're done with, for sure.
Me too.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.